Hello, guys, and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid, my DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, 70 million euros rated Bayern Munich speedster has decided to join Real Madrid in the summer, reports claim. We are going to be discussing you through the details of that in this episode as we move forward. And shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention to the next agenda, as reports have also claimed Brahim Diaz is not injured after scans have been undergone in the attacking midfielder's injured leg. He could be available for the Rayo Vallecano clash on Sunday. We are going to be discussing you through that as well on this episode as we move forward. So please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so you do not miss on our next update. In a season riddled by injuries, Real Madrid sits at the pinnacle of the league standing with a solid 5-point lead. The men in white may be without their best goalkeeper and best defenders this season, but that has not stopped them from going on a rampant run across Europe. Heading into the summer, the squad is only set to get stronger. Florentino Perez is targeting at least two big signings in addition to bring in a new centre-back. One of their primary targets for the summer is Bayern Munich star ALPHONSO Davies, who has established himself as a quality left-back in recent years. The Canadian superstar provides more attacking firepower than the likes of Roland Mendy and Fran Garcia, and thus becomes an ideal option for Real Madrid style of football. According to journalist Carlos Carpio of Marca, Davies has decided that he wishes to play for Real Madrid next season. The left back, whose market value stands at 70 million euros, will likely not sign any form of extension with Bayern Munich despite the contract running out next summer, and will thus push for an exit. Los Blancos must now sit down with the Bavarians and reach an agreement over the player's transfer. The operation will not be cheap by any means, but the fact that he has just 1 year remaining on his contract plays in Real Madrid's favor. The Spanish sources once again reiterate that the Merengues can group in both Davies and Kylian Mbappe next summer. Their financial status would permit the two big names signing concurrently. Despite Real Madrid's overt effort to sign Davies, Bayern Munich refused to give up hopes of convincing the player of a renewal. After all, he is fundamental to their plans, and losing him will significantly dampen their attacking prowess. The two parties have been in negotiations for a long time now, with Davies reportedly demanding 13 million euros per season to even consider Bayern's offer. Needless to say, the figure is a little steep on the German's wage bill, thus creating a difference between the two parties. Having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda, as Real Madrid attacking midfielder is not injured and could be available versus Rayo Vallecano. Real Madrid were dealt a fresh injury scare earlier this week when Brahim Diaz had to leave the field against RB Leipzig with a calf issue. After having scored a stunning goal that would prove to be the match winner, the 24-year-old attacking midfielder hobbled off the pitch in the 84th minute with what looked like an injury. Brahim was supposed to undergo tests, but Real Madrid decided to wait for another day and subject the Spaniard to medical examinations. Now, as AS is reporting that any concerns with the Real Madrid player camp regarding Brahim Diaz's conditions have been put to ease, as the 24-year-old has not sustained an injury. The Merengues preferred to wait until today to give the Moscow time before carrying out the relevant test. Earlier, the Real Madrid doctors analyzed the condition of the former Manchester City man, with the diagnosis after the MRI scan being the best possible result. As Brahim expected after the match, there were no injury. Indeed, there is no damage to the fibers, no rupture, but instead a blow to the area with the consequent inflammation. In fact, the report from AS claims that Brahim has already joined the team training, putting him in the fray for the weekend's La Liga clash against Rayo Vallecano. This ought to come as a major relief for Carlo Ancelotti and Real Madrid, considering that they are already without Jude Bellingham, who is nursing an ankle injury. Brahim, despite not being a regular starter, has managed to score 8 goals and assist 3 goals in all competitions this season, proving his worth to this Real Madrid side. So, having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.